Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all new episode of Beyond the Barricade podcast. We are live right now on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube. Make sure you're checking us out. Papa Dank, Facebook, and YouTube. Beyond the Barricade podcast on Twitch. We are powered by StreamYard for all your streaming needs. We are brought today by Pro Brothers Custom Aesthetics. Make sure that you give them a call for all your home improvement needs. Their number is 631-953-1452, or you can email them at customaestheticsllc@gmail.com. Make sure you tell them Papa Dank sent you. And we will be on in a second with my guest, the one, the only, Jumbo Ref. What's up, Jumbo
Hey,
Ref?
how you doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
Great. Now, introduce yourself to the audience if they don't know who you are.
Oh, well, my name is James McGrady, aka Jumbo Ref. I've been a ref for 11 years, travel all up and down the Northeast, Atlantic City, everywhere in New Jersey, and Long Island and Deer Park.
Awesome. All right, so tell me where your love for wrestling started.
Oh, man, my love for pro wrestling started, I guess, when I was like 4 years old. I came across ECW, and I just saw them on TV, and Paul Heyman was there in pay-per-view to like shut him down, and I was hooked.
You were hooked, huh? From a very early age.
Very early age. I'm 33 years old.
Nice. So how did you start to say, hey, I want to be a ref, or I want to do this in wrestling?
You know how everybody starts. Everybody was, in the backyard with their friends, wrestling around in the backyard and trying to do what they see on TV. And then I came across some guys that I met in a bowling league actually, and they introduced me to where NYWC is, and I just started going to the NYWC, and there was another company that ran out of that school called Suffolk Wrestling Alliance, and I started training with them, and then I trained with NYWC. So yeah, basically I found it through a couple of guys from bowling.
Awesome. So walk me through your process of training. So you met the guys, they introduced you to that part of the business, and then you said, hey, I want to be a ref. Is that how it started?
Well, they introduced me to the guys, and then one guy goes, "Can you count to 3?" And I said, "Yeah, I can count to 3." So basically, on a handshake deal, I started reffing right there, and then I started training. So I also learned how to like wrestle and everything, and then during the wrestling process, I said I'd rather ref instead of physically wrestle, but I still like to know how to take the bumps and everything. So I just pretty much started reffing like all the classes and everything.
Got you. So I'm pretty sure everybody who watches wrestling knows that refs take bumps sometimes.
Oh yes.
So what was your first bump like, and what was the match you were in reffing, and what was your first bump and how did you feel after it?
Oh, I felt a little sore after, but it was a singles match, and I took a bump in the corner where I got like squashed, where I was checking a guy in the corner, and they pulled me in, and then the guy just squashed me in the corner. That was my first bump, but I took some super kick bumps, and I went through a trash can.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How was that, huh?
Oh, that was fine.
Who were the wrestlers in that match?
Oh man, that was long. Some of that was a long time ago, but the recent one with the trash can was in a SWF match with Jimmy Controversy and I think the lifeguard Ace Lane.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about one of your favorite reffing moments in the business.
One of my favorite reffing moments.
You're like, man, I ain't gonna forget that.
Oh yeah. One of my favorite wrestling moments is I reffed a really good match for a company called Full Faith Wrestling with it was Shannon Moore and Joey Silver. You probably see him on AEW Dark as Sweet Cheeks, that was a really top 5 match that I refed, and that match really stands out to me.
What stood out for you for that match?
Uh like the crowd, the way it felt like a big feel like moment, like the crowd was into it and everything, and uh it was like the importance of it, and the storytelling, and the way everything just flowed well with the match, and
Right, right,
everything
right.
went well. Yeah.
So tell me how a referee contributes to the storytelling process of a match.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. The refs gotta know, obviously. The refs gotta know like certain things,
Right.
and sometimes we help help the guys out in a match, like with placement, or
Uh-huh.
remind them what to do,
Right, right.
and all the timing, and what and sometimes if we have a spot, we got to remember our spot too.
So when there's a match happening, let's say you're refing this match, you
Hmm.
are you guys like talk about it first? Hey, this is what we need to do. This is where we're headed. This is where we're starting. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I when I see the lineup, I get with the matches that I'm assigned, and then they're
Hmm.
going over their matches, and they say we're doing A, B, and C, and we need you to if I need to do anything, do this. Or sometimes I listen if they tell me anything in the ring to to tell the other guy to go do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell me about someone you've met that you were a big fan of growing up, and then you actually met them at an event.
Oh,
How was that experience like for you? And
I,
what did
I
you say
didn't.
to that person and all that good stuff?
Oh man. The Undertaker is my favorite wrestler. Is my favorite wrestler of all time.
Uh huh.
And
So you were able to meet him at an event.
I was able to meet him at a WWE event. Yes.
Hmm.
And it was like shocking.
And
Now
How was that moment for you?
it was unreal. It was like surreal. He's like my all-time favorite wrestler, and I was just surprised, like in shock that I met him. But now I met him like 8 times. It's just like a hey, what's up type of thing now.
Right, right. Oh, so every time you see him, you're like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does he remember you when he sees you?
He does, because obviously I have a massive collection of the Undertaker, and he remembers my collection, and he says I have more stuff of himself than he does.
So let's go through that collection for a minute. What type of collectibles do you have featuring the Undertaker?
Oh, I got this like whole wall. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. What happened here? I don't know if you can see it, but I got this whole wall behind me.
I can see a little bit of it.
Wait, how do I
I
turn
see
this camera around?
the Undertaker flag
Oh yeah, see
back
that?
there. I
There,
see the
there you go.
plaque.
There you go. I got this whole shrine back here of the
Nice.
Undertaker. Yeah.
What's your favorite collectible you have of Undertaker?
Oh, my favorite collectible I have on Taker is the two title belts that they came out with of the Undertaker. It's a 30-year title belt,
Oh,
and
you actually got it.
yeah, I have it signed. Yeah,
Sweet. Can we give
yeah.
a look at that real quick?
Oh, it's downstairs. It's not up here. It's down.
Ah,
It's
gotcha, gotcha.
downstairs. Yeah, but I recently just went to the Undertaker One Dead Man show in Philly before Extreme Rules, and we got
Uh,
to meet the Undertaker, and we got this cool piece. He signed it.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I like that. You know what? Just like you, I am a big Funko collector.
Oh yes.
So let's
Speaking
talk Funkos for a minute.
speaking about Funkos, that's my entire
Take us on a
wall.
trip to Funko World.
Funko Pops. I got a little shelf going on over here. Started to do a shelf here.
How
Most of
many?
my figures are signed.
How? Ooh, tell me about some of your signatures because I collect some signatures too.
Oh man, I got a lot. I got like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Cody Rhodes. About to get more Ric Flair done. I also got I collect the micro brawlers. Like I don't know if you can see
Oh, the
that.
brawlers. Yeah, yeah. I collect the brawlers too.
Yeah.
You got all the Flair ones. Did you get the Gargano ones coming out?
Oh, not yet. I didn't get to it yet. I just got Samoa Joe.
Oh, nice. They had.
Yeah.
Did you order the Acclaim?
Yes, I'm waiting on them to arrive. Scissor me.
So you're a big fan of the Acclaim.
Yeah, I like the Acclaim because I also worked a few times with Max Caster back in the day before he
Oh,
was AEW.
how was that experience with you?
It was pretty cool. Actually, I was actually in my first Rumble with Max Caster in SWA wrestling in Deer Park, and I was eliminated by Fall Blah, who was on Impact the next day after that,
Oh, nice.
and it was pretty cool because almost about like 7 years ago, I ref this tag match with who I didn't know at the time turned out to be Santana and Ortiz, and they were on Impact as LAX.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after that match.
yeah. I bumped into them at the big event a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Before they were still in LAX, but before AEW.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, AEW wasn't even a thing back then. But
No, yeah,
they were so super nice.
yeah, they're so cool.
So tell me about a couple of good experiences doing some signings, like going to some signings.
Oh, going to some signs? They're
Yeah,
really
'cause
fun.
I know you go to a lot of them because I see the stuff you've been posting.
Yes, yeah, I go to a lot of them now, and it's it's cool being on the other side now, like actually sitting at the table and people coming up to me and
Uh-huh.
buying my 8x10s and my t-shirts and asking for a picture. So
Oh, that's
that's a pretty cool moment in my reffing career
right.
because I've done Legends of the Ring twice with Standalone Wrestling, which is another company I ref for.
Awesome, awesome. Now let's talk
Yes.
about your merch that you're selling, so we can plug your stuff real quick.
Oh
Where can we
yeah.
get
So
some Jumbo Ref merch?
you can get some Jumbo Ref merch t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/Jumbo Ref. And I personally have my own Slam Buddy. It's like it's like a Hulk Hogan pillow.
Yes, you
I
do.
Yes, I sell them. I have them down. I have them here at home. I could ship them to anybody. They're $25, and I have 8x10s. I sell at shows. Pretty much, yeah. ProWrestlingTees.com for Jumbo Ref t-shirts.
Awesome. If you guys
Yeah.
want some Jumbo Rep merch, make sure you hit them up on Instagram, Twitter,
Oh yeah.
Facebook, anywhere. So we
Anyway,
get the Jumbo Wrench merch.
that's it.
That's good. Hey man, Pro Wrestling Tees is like the best place to put our stuff at because my stuff is on
Yeah,
there.
that's like that was another small milestone in my ref career. I would never think I'll have a store on pro wrestling tees in my life. It just during the pandemic I said, you know what, let me give it a shot and I got approved and they put it up there.
Dude, it's the same thing with me. Like, I've been on Pro Wrestling Tees before. I started doing this
Yeah,
stuff, and then when you put your stuff up there, you're like, man, I'm actually on Pro Wrestling Tees. People can
right?
actually
Yeah.
search for me.
And
It's a great
and
feeling.
yeah, it's a big feeling to see like your little profile like alongside like these other big names. Like I'm like, wow, that's insane.
Right.
And the other insane thing was that I got to work and a cool thing about being a referee too, like I always set up the ring and break down the ring no matter what because I love to do it, and that opens up other doors and opportunities.
Right.
And I was able to work ringside and security for Game Changer Wrestling at the Hammerstein, which was like the craziest thing, best time of my life.
Awesome. I
Yeah,
saw that you did that.
yeah.
Who did you get a chance to meet while you were there behind the scenes?
Oh, I all everybody, all the guys that were there, like Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green,
Hmm. Was
and
Gage there? I was Gage at that one?
MDK was there. Yeah, yeah,
He was.
yeah.
How's your interaction with him?
Oh, it's cool. It's like it's very cool. Very down to earth guy. Very respectable.
Right, right, right.
I see him. I pretty much see him on a weekly basis.
Oh, really? Through
Yeah,
your
with
reference?
ring crew with GCW and everything.
Right. So every time they come out here, you're basically at the shows doing the ring
Pretty
crew.
much. Yeah. Every time they come to the New Jersey area, yeah. I'm doing Providence
Hmm.
after full gear. I'm doing Booton before full gear for GCW.
Are you going to Full Gear?
I am.
That's awesome. I was gonna go, but I have a show at VPW to do, so I
Oh
can't go.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
I
Yeah.
can't go, man. But I'll be watching it when I get home.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna be on XPW this weekend on Fight TV. It's my first time on Fight.
Oh, awesome! That's great.
Yeah.
Did you already record it, or is it gonna be live?
I think it's gonna be live on the Fight pay per view.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
don't know what match you're going to be involved in.
No, I do not.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you, man. That's a great experience.
It's huge, man. A lot of big things are lining up right now for Jumbo Rev. There's some talks in the water. You know.
That's awesome, man. Keep it
Yeah.
up. I
Thank you
want to
so
go back
much.
to Funkos for a minute.
Okay.
What Funkos do you want to see made in WWE that haven't been made yet?
Oh man, that's a good question. What Funkos do I want to see made in WWE that haven't been made?
Me and my friend
Well,
debate this all the time.
I would like a dual pack of the Brothers of Destructions because I have at least 8 Undertaker Funko Pops signed by Taker himself.
Right.
That's my favorite shelf right there.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah. See
Those
if I get it.
autographs aren't cheap either.
No, they are not.
He goes for over 200 for
Yes, he
signature
does.
alone.
The VIP experience for the VIP experience for the One Dead Man show was at least 350.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was worth it though because his stories were funny, but this is my other favorite one too.
Oh, an Ultimate Edition one? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Ultimate Edition one.
Is that
But yeah,
with
like I
the
said,
certificate of authenticity?
for a Funko, I would like to see a dual pack of the Brothers of Destruction.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them update a Seth Rollins.
Oh, okay.
Have a new
That's a good
Rollins
one.
come out. Yeah, he
Yeah.
needs it. He needs that new look one.
Yeah.
And now with all his new talent, they can definitely put out Karrion Cross,
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
stuff
I
like
can't wait
that.
for a Scarlet Funko.
I'm thinking they should put out Scarlet. What about a Bianca Belair and a Diamond Edition one?
Oh, that'd be sick with the title.
Yeah, that'd be
I
freaking
like
awesome, man.
I like that.
I'm like I said, I'm a big Funko guy, and I'm praying that one day we get AEW Funkos.
Oh yeah, I actually have some custom AEW Funko Pops that I have signed here. Cody Rhodes actually
Yeah.
wanted to keep Cody Rhodes actually wanted to keep his Funko Pop. That's pretty funny.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's I got a way up there. Like, can you see it?
I
This is
see it.
Cody. Yeah.
Wow. They actually released his New Japan version one.
Yes, I have that one down here too. I got it. I actually got that one signed on the Jericho Cruise.
Yeah, I got mine signed through a friend.
I actually got it done on the Jericho Cruise along with the Bucks and Omega.
And Omega, yeah. I don't have the
Yeah.
Bucks signature ones, but I have the pops at themselves. I have a Omega signed.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. This guy named Tim who actually does stuff in PA.
Oh yeah, I actually have my own Funko. I actually have my own. Yeah, I have my own Funko Pop. Just like I see yours in the background.
Oh, let me see yours.
Yeah, hold on, let me get it. It's a 1-on-1, very special. Here it is.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Funko's gonna do in the
I actually got that. What's that?
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You go first.
Oh, I actually got that. I actually got that idea from James Ellsworth because he was working on getting his own custom Funko Pop done when we were working the show together, and he recommended the person he was talking to, and I contacted her, and she made it.
Gotcha.
And it's my profile picture on Facebook.
Funko itself is going to do this thing where you can actually make your own online, and then they'll make it for you.
Oh no way! That's awesome. So all right,
it's in the works. It's in the works.
Yeah, keep me informed because then there might be some Funko Jumbo Pops for sale.
I will because I want to get one made of me.
Hell yeah!
Who wants to see a Papa Dank Funko? Come on, and a Jumbo Red Funko 2-pack.
2-pack. Oh yeah, look at that 2-pack.
All right, tell me about some upcoming things you got going for you. Upcoming
events. Oh, okay. So this coming Saturday, XPW on Fight TV.
Mm-hmm.
December 3rd with Standalone Wrestling. Mm-hmm. There's a big event called Contest of Champions. Everybody's on that show. Sting, Sergeant Slaughter, the SATs. It's going to be Nova's retirement match.
Oh.
And in the same day or early that morning, from I believe 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. there's tryouts for any level of wrestlers or referees and managers that that want to be in the wrestling business. $50 for a spot, and a lot of talent scouts are going to be in there from AEW, Impact, New Japan. Like over 30 companies are going to be scouting. Like GCW is going to be there, JCW is going to be
Really?
there scouting.
That can open up a lot of doors for you.
Yes, a lot of big doors could be open up. Yes.
So tell me about some of your other hobbies you have, Jumbo, besides
Oh,
wrestling.
oh well. Besides wrestling,
Besides wrestling, let's take
besides wrestling,
a break from wrestling for a minute.
uh,
Are you a big music guy?
yeah, I love music. I'm into a lot of heavy metal music. I go to heavy metal concerts a lot with my friends. My friends in a band, Coronary the Bosses. They're pretty good. They're from Long Island. It's a very heavy death metal band.
Where can the we can check them out?
Yeah, you can check them out on Facebook. And so far, I think they have a YouTube page.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
they're called Coronary Thrombosis.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Coronary thrombosis. Make sure you guys check them out. Do you are you big into television and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Walking Dead fan.
Oh, huge. You know, I stopped watching when they started doing the people with the faces. What do you call those?
The Whisperers.
The whispers. That's right. I stopped
Oh,
watching
you
it.
you like the Whisperers?
And you know what? That's when the pandemic was starting to happen.
Uh huh.
And I don't know, for whatever reason, I stopped watching it. Does it get better from there? Because it was pretty good up until then.
It's getting pretty intense right now. I think after this episode, I think there's only two left after this episode for the final season. But the Whisperers kind of just like reminded me of like my favorite band, Slipknot. They just they're just wearing masks. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Gotcha. All right, maybe I'll give them another try.
Yeah.
What about House of Dragon? Have you watched that?
No, I'm not really into that kind of stuff though. I dabble with Lord of the Rings every so often. With my if my friends are watching and it's on, I'll watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suffocation and hope
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying it right.
Yeah, I
I've
know
definitely
all
heard
those
that
guys.
one.
Motor suffering, suffocation, internal bleeding. I know all those guys.
Have you actually met them?
Yeah, I have met them several times. I actually hung out at the White Castle here on Long Island with them. Good
what
times.
what town you from?
I'm in Long Island in a Valley Stream.
Oh, you're in Valley.
Yeah,
Gotcha. I think we
yeah.
have
So
I think you know my cousin JJ.
I think so.
He's from Freeport.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, yeah. I've done a couple of shows at with NYWC at Tropics at
Right.
Freeport. Pretty cool moment from those shows was I got to work with Rex Lawless and Joe Casey when they were like hot off both. They were hot off both their NXT debuts at that time,
Right.
and that was pretty sick.
That's awesome. Any
Yeah.
chance that they're gonna come back out there?
I'm not sure yet because they were updating Tropics last time I know, but then the
Hmm.
pandemic hit, so I don't know what they're gonna do.
Do you like being in? Because I've been in working in both types of events, outdoor and indoor. What
Hmm.
is you like the outdoor events?
Sometimes it depends on the situation, but I would prefer indoor events because I just did an outdoor event yesterday with SWF Wrestling in Lindenhurst, New Jersey,
Uh huh.
and it's November and it's like 75 degrees out, so
Very
that's
warm.
all. That's awesome, but at least there was a cool breeze. But outdoor events are cool. Like if you go on IWTV
Hmm.
and you check out the standalone wrestling brand,
Hmm.
check out our recent Lacey Day events. It's like a town in New Jersey, Lacey Township.
Uh huh.
They had an event in their park out there to celebrate like their town, and we put on a wrestling show there, and it was like the most big attraction at this year's event.
I'm surprised that any company would schedule an event in November outside because
Yeah.
this is not typical weather right now.
No, yeah, well, is unheard of.
So if you had been stuck in a situation where it was like 10 below, you guys
Oh
have been
man,
really cold out there.
yeah, that'd be like a WrestleMania 29 situation.
I know. I know. I did a show in was August up in Connecticut, and it was so hot. We were like just dripping sweat. It was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I I did a show in Connecticut I did a show in Connecticut too, and it was like I think it was like July or something, and it was like almost 100 degrees when we were sitting in the ring up, and it was hot, but it got cool at night, so it worked out. That
Awesome.
show's on that show's on IWTV too. It's really good. You can find
Awesome.
me on you can find me on IWTV.
Awesome. What were your thoughts on Crown Jewel?
Oh, I was actually just watching it. I kind of watched it backwards because Peacock, how it just starts from where it wants. So I saw the main event first, which I thought was good.
Let me tell you, that main event was out of control. It was
Yeah, I
crazy.
give Logan Paul a lot of credit. Even though he comes back every so often, this guy he puts everything into it, and he's really good.
He did his second match.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah.
Crazy. All right, Jumbo Ref. Any last words from you before we head out?
Yeah, no, basically, check out Standalone Wrestling's page on IWTV. SWF's got SWF Wrestling Superstars of Wrestling's got a lot of shows coming up. They also have one this weekend on the 12th and the 19th and the 26th. WrestleFest is going to be awesome. Check out prowrestlingtees.com/jumboref. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
All right.
And, yeah.
Maybe we'll see you in GCW.
Maybe you will see me GCW or JCW.
Or JCW. Or AEW. Who knows?
Or AEW. Who knows?
All right. Before we head out, I just want to say next Sunday, we'll be doing a double show. We'll be having No Chill with Phil on the podcast and wrestler Andy Lee Ray. Do you know Andy Lee Ray?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
I'm gonna have him on next week. Also,
awesome.
speaking of pro wrestling tees, maybe potentially, I don't know if you know this, but the Papa Dank channel is the home of the 23/6 title.
What?
Yeah, defended 23 hours a day, 6 days a week. Current champion is Johnny Pretty Boy Collins.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, but this is the title, 23/6, defending on youtube.com, Papa Dank search. That's coming soon to Pro Wrestling Tees. And hey, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. I wanted to have you on.
Yes.
Because just because I've seen your stuff, I've seen you around. We kind of know each other here and there. So thank you for coming on, sharing your story with us, sharing your collectibles.
Oh yes, we could do a whole nother one about just the collectibles.
We could. We'll have a return show early next year. We'll just talk collectibles. You'll just
that sounds good.
Like your top 20 collectibles, and we'll just discuss them.
All right, sounds awesome.
All right, sounds like a plan. Jumbo, thank you for being on. Everybody else, make sure you like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. Buy our t-shirts, my t-shirt and Jumbo Reps. And we'll see you next Sunday on the next live episode. And then also coming up, VPW Disorderly Conduct, live from Bay Shore. Make sure you go to victoryprowrestling.com, get your tickets, come stop by the table, say hello, get some stickers. I'm giving out free stickers. And give them a quick shout out also to VPW, my home away from home. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Take care.